See how I turned all of this into this. So tomorrow is the big day. I'm heading back to Disneyland Paris for a trip that's unlike any other I've done before. So I thought I would do a pack with me video, but it's going to be very interesting because this time I'm travelling with just a backpack only. So I can't quite believe I'm going to be going with just a backpack. I don't know if I've become too enthusiastic with these packing cubes and overconfident, but I'm going to give it a go, and I'm kind of impressed what I've managed to do. So first things first, I'm going to show you what I did with my clothes. So it's time to get out my trusty packing cube. So I have managed to fit all of my clothing for 2.5 days inside this tiny little packing cube. This is smaller than an A4 piece of paper, but it's managed to fit everything in it, which I'm so impressed with. So I have a little sweatshirt just in case it's a bit cooler in the evenings. I have underwear, socks, and then I also have 2 t-shirts that also slide inside here. So to have got all of those clothes in just this little bag, I'm super happy with, and that's kind of the big bulk of the things that I need. So that's going to very easily fit in the backpack and it won't take up too much space. Also in the main compartment of my backpack, I'm going to be having toiletries, and as per usual, I have put them in little pouches. So this one contains everything that is not liquid basically. So this can just stay in the bag, doesn't ever need to come out. And then all of the liquid things I've already put into a little plastic bag so I can just pull them out straight away. No faffing at the airport, and it's so handy. Something that I like to do with the liquid toiletries is I use them up at home until I have roughly the amount I'm going to use when I'm there, and then that way I can just leave these behind, and then a lot of the liquid toiletries won't be coming back with me, so that means more space in my case on the way home. I also have a bag with all my electricals in. So this is where I keep all of my charger cables, and it's nice because it's waterproof, so it keeps everything safe as well, because the weather is predicted to be unpredictable as per usual. One of the things I always take with me, which is super handy, is this adapter plug, and it's really cool because it is a USB plug and it can fit 3 devices. So I don't really need to take anything else with me. I could just take this one and it will charge everything that I need to, which is absolutely perfect. Now originally, because I was visiting in May, I was thinking it's going to be super easy to pack light because it'll be sunny and amazing. And like I said, it's now predicted to possibly rain for the 2 days. So I'm also bringing with me my trusty umbrella. So this is everything that's going to fit into the main compartment of my backpack. And this is everything all neatly inside. Of course, I'll also have things like a purse and a phone, but apart from that, there's everything for the main compartment all done. Now, one of the things I love most about my Cath Kidston backpack is that it has this really cool little bit at the back. And it's kind of flat. I think it's meant to have things like tablets or laptops, but I use it for Disney ears. It's the perfect holding place, and also all my documents. So I'm going to show you now what I'm going to put in the back part of my backpack. So the first thing I've got in the back part is, of course, all of my documents. I keep them in this handy little folder that I got from attraction tickets when I bought some Universal Orlando tickets from them. And in here I have my passport in the front pouch, and then all of the different paperwork. And I've folded it up so it's in little sections so I can just rifle through it and easily find everything that I need. I also have the all-important face coverings. Now, face coverings are still required on flights to France, and they have to be these blue surgical ones. So I've packed some of them, and I've also bought some fun Disney ones to take with me as well, just in case you need them. I do know last time I was there on the buses, you did still need them. So I've got them just in case, and I've just put them in a little plastic bag so that they're kind of hygienic whilst they're not being used. If you watched my last Disneyland Paris vlog series, you will hear about how much I was talking about how my feet were hurting, and it turns out that I actually had plantar fasciitis. So this time it'll be an interesting trip because doing all that walking with a kind of foot injury or condition will be quite interesting. But something I've brought with me is one of these little socks. Now this is a compression sock, and I've been using it at night, and it really does help alleviate the pain, and I thought it was a good option to take with me because it's super slim. Just pop it in the bag, and then that way overnight I can wear it, and if my foot was really hurting I could even wear it in the day. Also love that it's pink because of course it has to be matching. You can't just be having any old colour, it's got to be something that you would wear. Something else I'm putting in the back is my 30th anniversary tote bag. This cost me just €5 last time I was there, and I thought it would be absolutely perfect for any purchases that I do make, although obviously travelling with just a backpack I'm not going to be able to spend as much as I usually would because I'm just not going to have any room, although I do have a hack for that I will come back to. But this is going to be the perfect size. You can obviously buy the reusable bags when you're there, but because they are quite big I thought let's take this instead. I can fold it up small, put it in my bag and then just get it out if I do need it. Something else I'm taking is a foldable backpack. I got this as one of the special offers at the till during my November Disneyland Paris trip, and it is a little foldable backpack. Love the design, and the reason I've got this is for on my last day what I'm thinking of doing is putting everything that I don't need into this backpack, then putting this into the luggage storage in Disneyland Park until I have to leave, so my bag's a bit lighter and I'm not carrying so many things around, particularly delicate items. And of course you cannot visit Disney without taking your Disney ears. So these are my 30th anniversary Chip and Dale ears. I got these during my last trip. Absolutely love them. They're so cute and they're really comfy. And because the back part of my backpack is just like a flat slot, this is perfect to fit these in, and then they don't get damaged or bent. So it could not be any better. And these are all the items that fit in the flat part of my backpack at the back. I'm really impressed at how much you can fit considering it is a very flat spot. Luckily for me, my backpack has a really large front pouch, so I've managed to squeeze so much in here, and this is more stuff that I'm going to use day to day, or medicines, hand sanitizer, wet wipes, items like that you can just pop in the little pouch if you need them. So in the front pouch I have some cereal bars. These are actually like oat flapjacks, and I take these instead of having breakfast. Breakfast can be quite pricey, and while I'm vegan the selections aren't that great, so I just take some of these and they are super easy, super cheap and small to fit in my backpack. I'll also be taking some makeup wipes. The great thing is I've already used quite a lot of them up, so there's only a few left, just enough for the trip. So once I've used them up, I can just leave them behind and then I'll have a little bit more space in my backpack. I also have my trusty hand sanitizer. I'm never going anywhere without it, so I could just pop this in the front of my backpack and then I'm set for the day. As someone who suffers with motion sickness, I'm also taking some motion sickness tablets. These are great for going on the rides, so they do help a lot, so it makes it a lot easier. If on the rides that are prone to making me feel a bit ill, if I take these beforehand, it definitely helps. I'm also packing some wet wipes. These are just handy to have. Last time I was using a lot of tissues and then putting hand sanitizer on them, and I thought this time just take some wet wipes and it'll be a lot quicker and easier. Also got some tissues just in case, you never quite know. I'm also taking a little pouch, and in this pouch I put all my medication like painkillers, plasters, anything like that, and then that way they're kept all safe all together and it's super easy to grab out of your bag. And I have yet another pouch, and this one contains everything to do with my camera. So in here I have batteries, I have memory cards, and it's nice to keep them all together. They don't get lost when you're pulling things out of your bag and they accidentally fall out, and also it's waterproof, so it does keep them safe as well. So these are all the items in the front pouch of my backpack. It's quite rammed, but it is going to all fit, which is absolutely perfect. The very final item that I have is actually going to attach to the outside of my backpack, and it was a panic buy purchase. So as I said, the weather was looking to be incredible, and now it looks like it might thunder and rain the whole time. So I bought an emergency poncho. So this is one of these fold up kind of pack and mac things, but it's actually a poncho. The great thing about it being a poncho is that I can keep my backpack underneath it as well, because it is so roomy. I love that it's polka dot, very much rocking the dots like Minnie. So I'm super excited to try this out. And what's really nice is it comes with one of these carabiners. I think that's what they're called, right? And that can clip onto my backpack, so I can keep this on the outside and it won't take up any space on the inside. And let's hope that it is rainproof as they promised it would be. The reviews were good, so let's hope for the best, right? Even better, let's hope we don't have to use it. So that is everything. I've managed to fit 2.5 days worth of stuff in just this backpack. Usually this is my day bag for Disneyland Paris, so the fact that I've managed to turn it into my entire luggage, I'm so impressed with. The great thing is a lot of the items are going to be used up when I'm there, such as the breakfast items and toiletries, so I will have a bit more room coming back in my backpack. Now I did mention earlier that I have a top tip for on the return journey if I have bought items that don't fit in my backpack, and that is if you buy buy anything at the airport, even if it's drinks, a snack, if you have them put it into a bag for you, you will then be allowed to take that on the plane. The airlines do not mind if you've bought things at the airport. They don't expect you to fit them in your luggage. So what I do is buy some small things like drinks, and then I can put any items that aren't fitting in my backpack inside there, and that is a way to get extra luggage onto the plane without being charged on your return journey. So I'm all packed and ready for my next Disneyland Paris trip. I'm so excited because it's going to be so different to any other trip I've done before. It's only for 2 days, and also I'm going to be experiencing loads of new things for the first time. So do make sure to subscribe if you would like to see my next adventure. I am so excited for it because it's going to be just a one-of-a-kind trip. Jeffra, the downside with taking a backpack is I can't take you with me. No space. Do you want to see Mickey Mouse? So thank you so much for watching my pack with me video. I hope the tips have been helpful if you plan to do a little short trip to Disneyland Paris and maybe don't want to pay for any extra luggage. Taking a backpack is the way forward. So until next time, I hope you have a most magical day. Bye bye.